A product that feels like it should be the purest, safest thing in the world. Tiny jars and colourful pouches with smiling babies on the label. Words like organic, natural, and with love are everywhere. As a parent, you want nothing but the best for your child. And the baby food industry knows that. Because behind every spoonful of mashed carrots or apple puree lies not only food, but also a world of marketing, promises, and sometimes uncomfortable truths. The question is, what's really inside those jars? Is organic baby food truly healthier? Are no added sugar claims as honest as they sound? And how much difference is there between what comes from a factory and what you could cook in your own kitchen in a few minutes? The answers are often surprising and much simpler than the packaging would like you to believe. A long history of feeding the smallest. For most of human history, babies didn't have their own aisle in the supermarket. They ate what their families ate: grains cooked into porridge, mashed fruits, softened vegetables, milk from the mother, or broth-soaked bread. Everything was fresh, local, and prepared at home. It wasn't until the 20th century that industrial baby food appeared. Jars lined the shelves with promises of modern science and perfect nutrition. Convenience was the key selling point: no peeling, chopping, or cooking. Just open, heat, and serve. Parents felt reassured. If it was factory sealed, it must be safe. And there's no denying that these products played a role. They were standardized, pasteurized, and easy to store. They made feeding on the go possible. Why so many types of baby food? Because baby food is no longer just mashed carrots. Walk down the aisle today and you'll see a rainbow of jars, pouches, snacks, and powders. Organic baby food, grain blends with quinoa or chia. Pouches with exotic fruits like mango, acai, or passion fruit. Teething biscuits, yogurt melts, fruit puffs, and first taste purees. Some cost double, even triple, the price of the basic versions. Yes, there are real differences. A pouch of fruit puree is easier to slip into a diaper bag than a bowl of mashed banana. Some blends taste genuinely better, introducing little ones to more complex flavors. The packaging is practical, mess-free, and child-friendly. But when it comes to health, the differences are smaller than you think. Many no added sugar products still contain fruit, concentrates, or juices. Technically natural, but still sugar. Other products contain starch fillers or thickeners. And sometimes, salt or preservatives are used for texture and shelf stability. Health. The biggest misconceptions. Many parents believe organic or natural baby food automatically means healthier. But just as with salt, the story is more complicated. Sugar is sugar, whether it comes from cane, apple juice concentrate, or rice syrup. For a small child, too much sweetness early on can shape lifelong taste preferences. Salt, often unnecessary for infants, can strain tiny kidneys. Preservatives and additives may make sense for shelf life, but they don't add nutrition. And here's the irony: a simple mashed potato or a piece of steamed carrot prepared at home often contains more vitamins, more fiber, and fewer unnecessary extras than something in a jar. It doesn't need a label to prove it. The risk is subtle. Parents who switch to natural packaged baby foods may feel they're making the healthiest choice. But in reality, they may be giving their child too much sugar and too few essential nutrients. What feels healthy can quietly be less healthy. And the word organic? It means fewer pesticides, better farming practices, but it doesn't magically erase sugar, starch, or over-processing. Comparisons with other products. This playbook isn't new. We've seen it with salt, sugar, and superfoods. Snack bars, sold as energy, but mostly sugar and nuts. Vitamin drinks, marketed as nutrient-packed, but often little more than sweetened water. Superfoods, chia seeds, goji berries, spirulina, hyped as miracle foods, but nutritionally not so different from everyday fruits and vegetables. And baby food uses the same trick. Add a wholesome story, a cozy label, a soft pastel design, and suddenly, mashed fruit becomes a premium product worth twice the price. Taste and experience where there is difference. Does this mean packaged baby food is worthless? Absolutely not. There's a reason millions of parents rely on it. The safety of pasteurization, the consistency of recipes, the ease of travel, all these things matter. A pouch can save the day when you're out and your child is hungry. Some blends really do introduce babies to flavors you might not think to prepare at home. But that's different from nutrition. You're not paying for extra vitamins or minerals. You're paying for convenience, peace of mind, and sometimes variety. And that's fine, as long as you know it. The marketing machine behind baby food. Why do shelves overflow with smiling jars and colourful pouches? Because of the story. Imagine if labels were brutally honest. Mashed apples with juice concentrate. Heat treated for long shelf life. Convenient, but not necessarily healthier than what you could make yourself that wouldn't sell. Instead, you get words like organic, farm fresh, biodynamic, and gentle recipe. You get images of happy babies and sunlit orchards. What's really being sold isn't just food. It's reassurance. It's the idea that you're doing the very best for your child. And if uncovering these hidden stories in everyday products fascinates you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and click the bell icon. What should you choose now? It depends on what matters most to you. If you want quick, practical, and safe food, packaged baby food does its job. It's convenient, pasteurized, and easy to take along. If you want more control, preparing fresh food at home, even something as simple as a mashed banana or steamed broccoli, is often healthier and cheaper. You know exactly what goes in. And if you want the best of both worlds, use jars and pouches when life is busy, but lean on fresh food whenever you can. That balance gives your child both variety and quality, without falling into the marketing trap. Because here's the truth, your baby doesn't need a story, or a label, or a pouch designed by a marketing team. They need real nourishment, care, and love. Tiny jars or big promises. Baby food may come in small portions, but it tells a big story about history, health, marketing, and the hopes of parents. And maybe the lesson is this: what matters most isn't the label, the buzzword, or the price tag. It's the actual ingredients and the awareness behind your choice. Because in the end, your baby doesn't need organic apple mango quinoa super puree. Sometimes, the healthiest option isn't in a jar at all. It's in your own kitchen.